All right, folks. Hey, good Friday afternoon. Hope you guys are having a great one on this great Friday. And I'm just here doing what I do, folks. You see it at the Timber Lounge. Actually, fun one today. I'm going to be putting on a new head on a new handle. These handles are provided by Dave Burton. He's down in Hurdles Beach. Good friend of Tyler Wetzel's. And now we're having fun together because he's making some handles for us. Out of ash, handcrafted, and we're gonna see how they go here today. So I'm gonna try to put one together for you guys. Okay, I'll come over here, show you the workspace. Let's see if we can do this. I'll pop that down here. This is gonna be the axe head that we're putting together here today. It's gonna be this Wild Axe Dragon. It's 1,470 grams. Handle of ash right here. Here's the handle. I don't know, can you see that good? Yeah, there it is. It's 450 grams. Nice handle. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit about how I do this in my non-patented timber vise here, my Wild Axe vise. So really important before you go and assemble any axes, these are the pieces of equipment that I'm gonna use. Of course, you wanna have your saw. I like to use a one-handed Japanese handsaw, fine tooth blade for working with finished dried wood. Also, I have a little punch that punches the handle out of the wood. Can you see that? Are we there? Yeah, no, a little bit more. So you want to be able to get that axe head in and you want to be able to punch it out. And this here is the most important piece of equipment, I think. When you're trying to find the balance point of an axe, which side you're gonna put the handle on, either this side or this side. When you take the axe head off, you set it down. You may do some changes, take off some wood here or there, depending on what you want to do, how you want to angle your axe head. It's always good to mark your blade and your handle accordingly so you'll remember what you just did, where it should go, and what you're trying to achieve. Now, this is Dave Truman's axe handle right here. I'm gonna see how it works. I'm gonna put it on. So what I like to do is just a light tap, get it into position, and now you can see that this axe head here actually is very, very close to where it needs to be. I don't think I'm gonna have to take off too much wood, too much of the handle at the throat of the axe here, so I'm probably pretty lucky. That looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna line it up. So I'm gonna take the camera here actually for this. And this is what I like to do, folks. I'm gonna look at it straight down the blade. This is my quick reference. And that is looking pretty darn good. And I'm gonna look down this way. Now with the double-bitted axe, it's nearly impossible to get it perfect. That is pretty darn close. I'm gonna try the other way. So I'm just gonna tap this part out, flip it around, give it a nice gentle tap this way, and now see what we have for results. Now folks, that is looking great on that side. That's what you want to see. Watch your palm. And this side here, beautiful. That's what you want to see. Okay, I'm pretty positive that's the side I want. Now what I'm gonna do, this is the one. I don't know if this is what you guys do at home, but this is the one that's gonna tell the tale. More so than looking down the blade. Look down the handle, and you want to be staring at both cheeks of the axe. You want to see in the middle of that axe handle, you want to see both sides of that blade. And boy, I tell you, Dave, that is about as perfect as you can ask for in a hang right there. So before the wedge is in, on a gentle tap, That's well balanced. So we're gonna go ahead. Here's our wedge that we're gonna be using. This is one that Truman also made up for me there. That's a white oak. That's really fancy. That's what you'd call barrel oak. So it comes out of the States, white oak. I use red oak, but this one here, I'll shoot it if I got it. So I'm gonna do a light tap just to set that wedge. And then I'm gonna flip the axe over. Now this is the way I do it. Actually, another thing, that wedge wasn't optimally placed. I'm gonna find where it's gonna seat. Perfect, so I'm gonna take it in, I'm gonna put it in, take it out. Okay, see this side here, it wants to tend to go this way. And this side sits nice and square. That's a good start right there. Now so the physics of taking an axe head and securing the handle, if you pound on the handle, it'll actually cinch or secure the axe head into the wood of the handle here, so into the meat of the handle, and it's gonna stop shifting upwards when it has the resistance of the axe handle, where it gets a little wider around the throat or the shoulders. So yeah, I'm gonna tap that in. I'm gonna pound the handle, give it a couple smacks. And now this is, I can still get this wedge out if I need to. I'm gonna look at it again just to see if, as that axe head traveled further down on the handle, I just want to know that things are still lined up properly, to see if it tweaked it one way or the other. I can alter it if I had to. What I do is I just pop that wedge out while I still can, it's not on too tight, and then I can go in and sand where needed to adjust it. And if it's really bad, it can be rescued. Put a filler in on the side of the axe handle wood and the cheek of the axe on the inside of the eye. Things look pretty good, folks. I'm gonna go with it. So upside down we go. I'm gonna put that axe, drive that wedge in a little further. I like to give it a few taps and pause. I'm listening to the sound of the each securing blow. I can tell by the sound if that wedge is moving. I can tell by the feel if that wedge is moving. And I'm just gonna hit it a couple times, let it expand in the eye. Hit it a couple more times. I just don't like to rush it. This is a crucial part. And you're not gonna hit too hard. You're just gonna give it a nice firm blow. I feel good with that. Now this is a trial, but here it is. This is a Wild Axe Dragon on an ash handle. Like I say, the handle is 450 and this head is 1470. It's a beautiful hang. This is one of my latest shipment of dragons, and I'm super proud to be throwing it with the Dave Truman handle. And yeah, I like it. So that wedge is in there pretty good. You can see the distance there. Now I'm gonna actually, the width of the kerf. Give it a few more blows. We're looking good. We're looking good, folks. Now, put this, let's see if you guys can see this over here. This is our axe. This is what we're looking at. Oh, it feels really, really nice in the hands. And can't wait to give this a throw. We're going 36 throws here in just a second, folks. And pop this in the vise. My Wild Axe on the fly vise. Oh, handle's actually a little long. And I actually, I'm not gonna put a tape measure on this handle. I'm gonna go by feel. And decide how long the handle should be. So here we go, folks. Oop. Put it in a little tighter. I'd like to get that nice and tight, but oops, I messed up right there. So I don't have the wedge with full coverage there, and that's my fault. What I did is when I was sawing, I yanked a piece out that was a little bit loose. So I'm just gonna cut another wedge, and I'm gonna fit that in there like that. So I need to sand it off. Gonna go in. That's gonna add some pressure to that wedge. This is actually not a terrible thing, but a good thing to make sure that's nice and tight. That's what you want. You want full coverage of your wedge, front to back, and you want that wedge to be on there nice and secure, so that you not only get the side to side pressure, but you want front to back. It's a little high there, so I'm gonna take that off again. And then that's a little rough, but I'm gonna go ahead. Sanding it down, and look how beautiful that looks. Nice wedge. I'm gonna clean up my work there just a little bit. Make that look a little nicer. I think we have a good axe here, folks. There's that. All right. So there's the top of that axe head. Beautiful. Imposing grains. Two different types of wood. Same species. White. No, close. Cousins. Ash and white oak. White ash and white oak. Lined up really nice. Now I am going to take here's a Haltifors handle, and this one here is a little bit longer than that Haltifors. To me, that handle feels long. You always want to trim it down just a little bit. The reason why when you buy an axe handle it's long, that's because when you're pounding on it to set that head, it may mushroom or it may split, whatever. It's going to maybe be a little rough, so you're going to saw it down to get rid of those broken fibers from hitting it with a mallet. So I'm going to just throw this guy down. Okay. Always careful at the end, because that's where you can split your wood when you rip through. Now I'm going to round my edges a bit more afterwards. If I'm happy with this length, I'm going to round it, of course, so that if you do hit the handle, it may slide in, ricochet, and gain you a point. All right, folks, there it is. Hope you like that axe. Beautiful wild axe dragon. Let's see. Yeah. All right, we're gonna give it a toss here in just a second. Woo! What a beauty. So, let's see what we have for cameras. That one on over there. Gonna do the first throw. And we're gonna just kind of feel it out. Feels really nice in the hands. Oh, goes like silk. Now, super light handle. I normally like a handle that's a little heavier than this. This one actually, for the head weight, this is what I like to call a nice size head. Some might call it light. 1,450 grams is a nice weight. 1,470 this one is. And with a lighter weight handle, I'm finding that the head is rotating slower than the handle. There's a light handle, there's a lot of head weight, and therefore the way you push the axe through the air, you're not actually getting that full assistance from the handle, we'll say. So the weight down low allows that head to rotate a little faster. The head's heavier, it's cumbersome. So in this instance, with this size handle, I could trim it down, which I might. I'm going to take another 2 throws. But I actually think that handle could be shorter. But you never want to take too much off at first. Oh, second throw. Now look at that, actually. Wow. I'm going to give this axe to Ryan. Take over to Ireland. That's where you're going, buddy. Hope you have a good time. My axe gets to live vicariously through you. Nope. So the handle's a little long, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to change it right now. It's about the length of a longer Hultafors handle. I'm gonna keep it because I actually might add weight to the base of the handle. Well, there. 3 throws, 2 bullseyes, new axe. I say that means only one thing, folks. Let's master this piece of art. I'm going to turn on the app. We're going with 36 throws right here at the Timber Lounge on Good Friday. Okay. 6 and 6 for your viewing pleasure with a brand new Dragon. And this is old target, but that first throw is a bullseye. Okay. So, saying that it's an old target, who knows? Second throw, a bullseye. I gave it a little spin on that one. That was a funny release. I corrected it mid-throw. Fourth throw, 4. Third throw, 4. Feels really nice in the hand, and even the fibers, it's not too slippery of a handle. All right. What's that, folks? We're touching black. Bullseye. Let's see. Ooh. That axe throw is pretty darn good. There's another bullseye. as it's painted on the target. I'm gonna say that target's a little mangled. Oh, little high, little jumped up. This axe here, okay, well there, first round. This axe is for sale, folks. Starting that, it's actually, this is a nice one. No, we're going 275, taxes in. If you want this axe right now, by the end of the program, it's yours. So 28 on the first round. What do we got? Rats? What's that throw? Just the tip? Are we in there? Oh, 3 points. I don't know, maybe I'm going to keep that axe. Bullseye. Feels nice in the hands, goes really smooth. Lighter handle, but it just means, I think, you have to put more body into it. 4 points, takes me to 12. That's how you throw that axe. Lean into it. Just like life, folks. Here it is. Yeah, if anybody doesn't want to buy this axe by the end of the program, I think I might just keep it. Or give it to Ryan. Ryan's interested in a nice chucker. This axe might be too light for Ryan though. That is, my friends, exactly how to throw that axe. Right there. 26 points. I like it. I like it. Long handle though. If Ryan was to get a hold of this axe, he'd probably shorten up the handle. Or you have to throw it in a different style. Like I am there. Looks like 4 points on that throw. We're at 9. That is the danger of a light handle. The throws want to go high. Oh, 4 points right there. So we're at 13 for 3. Well, as I did there is I didn't hold on to it long enough. And it sailed high, just above that bullseye. 17 for 4. Nice gentle toss right there for what appears to be a bullseye. Hard to tell, but I'll take it. That's right, folks. 22 points into the last throw. Oh! Just a bit wide for 4 points. A little red on the handle. Matters not, folks. 26 in that round. We're going to round number 4. free all the way. Really got to guide this axe in there, which is fun. One thing I do love is it is an axe that really wants to go perfectly straight. 4 points there. Another 4. Come on, Darren, keep it together here. Oh boy. Another 4. Where are we at here? Is this round 4 or 5? Only round 4. Another 4. Had 19 in the last row. Just tried a little different toss there, throw it a little harder. Didn't seem to work. Well, that shot, that scored pieces. My first round was the best one. 28. There we go. Okay. So the axe is securely wedged. It's looking good. Good shape so far. It's fun to test this out. Like I say, the head weight is 1470. The handles, it was 450, so that puts it in that 1450, 450, 450, 1900 range. So that's a little bit light. 1900 total weight. 1920 actually. There you go. So 1920 is what I'd call light. Some people like their axes up around 2,000 grams total. And that would make, so, but I think that can be altered. I'd like to see this axe around 19, my last axe was 1920, but it had a heavier handle, so it had a lighter weight head. I'd like to see this axe about 15 grams more, so 1945, 1950. And I think I'm going to experiment by putting weight in the bottom right there. Let's see what happens. All right. First throw, bullseye, round 5. I love it. Maybe I won't touch it. That's the secret to a lightweight handle. Throw it slow. All right. Ha! Too slow. 13 after 3. There it is. Bullseye. Come on, rats. I'm just actually trying micro adjustments in my throw. And going a little high with that one. 4 points. Bringing my body low and my hands a little higher to finish. 25 points. Let's go, round 6. On the end stretch here for the full 36 strokes. Oh, picture perfect. Oh. Oop. Not even close. 4 points. Ooh. Picture perfect. What a nice toss. We'll take it. 14 for 3. All right. There it is. 19 for 4. Dead center bullseye. 24 for 5. There's 29 points on the last throw. All right, folks. Brand new Wild Axe Dragon. I do hesitate because I know eventually I have to put the price up on these axes just a little bit. So, but this is beautiful throwing axe, and I'll sell it to you for $275 as promised. Nice axe. And I say that because I know I can make another one just like it, and I know it'll throw good. I'm throwing 28s and 29s, and it's just out of the vise. But this one here, you're not going to find a better lined up axe. My upgrades on this axe, I'd wrap the handle, put some maggot twine here, give it a little extra weight, not much, a little. And I'm going to experiment with putting weight in the bottom of the axes to see what happens there. And to help balance out your axe. It'll slow down the rotation in a way. So, and then I actually like to burn the handles now, sometimes, not always, depends on who it's for, but in the lanes where burning the bottom of the handles is called charring, and that'll strengthen the wood fibers as well. It's like roasting marshmallow. You only want it nice and dark tan just before the burn. So that's how we like to char our axes. Folks, I hope you're having a great Sunday. Good Sunday, Saturday, Friday. Good Friday. Enjoy.